Probably, Cars is one of the most iconic cartoons for all lovers of cars and speed. The film has received many prestigious awards, including the Golden Globe and Saturn. The creators revived the Cars, that is, they did what every motorist secretly dreams of. Cars, or in the original Cars, is a full-length American animated comedy from the eminent studio Pixar. And in this story, as in many things connected with Cars, there is also a place for sadness. The main director is John Lasseter, but there was also a co-director who, unfortunately, did not live to see the triumph of his offspring. He died in a car accident exactly a year before the release of the cartoon on the big screens. The film is dedicated to his memory. As for the car heroes themselves, they lead a simple lifestyle and are incredibly passionate about racing. Of course, like people, cars have their own character, profession, and friends. At the same time, the creators, of course, endowed the heroes with such valuable qualities as kindness, the ability to make friends, courage, mutual assistance, and loyalty. Later, the cars that were the prototypes of the characters were exhibited at the Peterson Automotive Museum. The 1:1 scale models of Motter and Finn McMissile were also presented there for the first time. Now let's figure out which cars served as inspiration for the animators and how many prototypes for cartoon car heroes were actually. Luigi. The very name of the character hints at his Italian roots. And even if at the beginning of Cars he was an ordinary owner of a tire store, it is not at all surprising that he ended up joining Lightning McQueen's team. Luigi is one of those characters that is easy to unmask. It's not hard to figure out which car was his prototype. Color, body shape, and name, everything suggests that the animators took the Italian car Fiat 500 as a basis. And Luigi's license plate, 445-108, is also not accidental. This is the latitude and longitude where the Ferrari factory in Modena, Italy, is located. Sally. Ah, Sally. Real beauty. Sally Carrera is the true embodiment of femininity, charm, and tenderness in the auto world. In the cartoon, she has one of the main roles. Sally lives in the town of Radiator Springs. She is a successful lawyer and at the same time owns a motel. Such a businesswoman adapted to the automotive world. It is not surprising that the animators actively used the silhouettes of the Porsche 911 Carrera 996 series when creating Sally. Doc Hudson. Doc is a retired racing car. Now he works as a doctor and a local judge. I don't know if you managed to guess which car was taken as a prototype without prompting. Personally, I didn't. But Dr. Hudson was drawn from the great fabulous Hudson Hornet. And the animators took it as a basis not by chance. After all, this car was recognized as one of the best cars in NASCAR racing. Matra. Here it is easier to guess, in my opinion. Behind the smile of a cheerful truck lies a well-known American manufacturer. The inspiration for the image of the master was the Harvester tow truck. Lightning McQueen. As befits the main character, McQueen is a bright, attractive, brave, and kind guy. If he really existed, then after the release of the picture, the next day he would wake up a real celebrity. With all the attributes, fan accounts, t-shirts with his image, autographs. Although, what am I talking about? All the attributes are just there, starting with posters on the walls of teenagers and ending with t-shirts, diaries, notebooks with McQueen. Lightning McQueen really became the star of the cartoon franchise. But does such a car really exist? What car served as the prototype? Any guesses? When you look at the body, something very familiar is guessed in its details. Here it is spinning on the tongue. But then you look closely and remain silent. And if you, like me, are tired of wondering what kind of dark horse it is, then there is good news for us. Cartoon artist Bob Pauli answers a question about McQueen's prototype this way: for the protagonist of Cars, we took the best American cars ever, from the Ford GT40 to the Dodge Charger. By mixing several styles, we got a beautiful main character who was given the name Lightning McQueen. In truth, a great idea, to collect everything the best of cars and be able to embody, if not in life, then on the big screen. However, it is believed that with such a mixing of blood in Lightning McQueen, some genes are still more recognizable, namely from the Chevrolet Corvette C6. As for McQueen's number, here, like any athlete, there is a story. Number 95 is not chosen by chance. The fact is that it was in 1995 that the first Disney/Pixar cartoon Toy Story was released. And, of course, we cannot remain silent about Radiator Springs. This is the city where the main events take place and where our main characters live. The animators have done a tremendous job before starting to create the picture. The studio's creative team, including directors John Lasseter and Joe Ranft, toured Route 66 in Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, and California. There is no information about which city became the real prototype for Radiator Springs, but it is believed that several real-life places on Route 66 served at once for the image of the city. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, like and write a comment. Thanks for watching.